begins with breaking news.
Thanks for joining us. Want to get right to that breaking news. Morehouse College and Clayton County Public Schools say that students will start the second semester in January virtually because of rising COVID-19 cases. The state of Georgia hitting a record number of new cases today with more than 24,000 new cases reported. That is both antigen and PCR tests. That is so many cases.
It is, in the previous records.
Well, Bulldog fans are invading South Florida, which is a pretty cool place to spend New Year's Eve. Figuratively cool. I think it's literally 80 degrees there today, but they are also there to watch their dogs play Michigan in the Orange Bowl tomorrow night. Maria Martin is also there, escaping the rainy A for the Sunshine State, bringing us the latest on the biggest game Georgia's played in 4 years.
Tonight, family, friends, and football fans all trying to understand the sudden death of a man they knew as Bebe. That was a nickname for Demaryius Thomas, the former Georgia Tech football star who went on to enjoy a successful NFL career. He actually just retired this past summer. Thomas was found dead in his Roswell home last night. A Roswell police spokesperson says they believe Thomas died of a medical issue. The Associated Press quoted a cousin saying Thomas had been suffering from seizures in the past year. It has obviously been a very difficult day for those who knew him best. Bebe, DT, the nicknames he was best known for will long live in the hearts of former teammates and coaches, changed forever by the legacy Demaryius leaves behind.
Absolutely. Now it is time to come home and celebrate. We know there are plans for a big event in Athens this Saturday. Still waiting on the official details to be ironed out on that. The team is on their way home, though, and Liza Lucas joining us live now from Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport. Liza, when are we expecting them? What's the plan? Man, as a Georgia Bulldog myself, how do you not get emotional watching that? And UGA students and fans in Athens last night rushed into the streets. It was cold, but you know what? They didn't care. They were there to celebrate, happy to do it together, and glad to have the chance to ring that victory bell. Oh yeah, if that doesn't get you hyped, I don't know what will. As we go to break, students at Ron Clark Academy are hyped about UGA's big win, and you already know they had this video ready. It was posted right after last night's game wrapped up. I love the confidence, and it came through for us. We'll hear from quarterback Stetson Bennett's mom next. Well, hundreds of people who live at a Dunwoody apartment complex that was rocked by an explosion last week have now been told, you gotta move out. This email was sent out to all the residents at Arrive Perimeter saying they have to move out by the end of October because it could be months before they can safely reopen. So a lot of you might have missed it. Like myself, I woke up this morning and said, wait a minute, it snowed, but the snow did stay on the ground long enough for some of you to snap some photos and share them with us. Rhonda Thomas shared the snow that she saw in Mineral Bluff right here, along with what looks like some progress on building a new house, potentially. Good cover there. Cindy Edmonds capturing this dusting of snow that she saw this morning in Sonoa. Nice. It's pretty much what a lot of people saw. Loretta Burdett getting a shot of the snow while out this morning taking a walk with her puppers, simply saying, not much snow, but it's pretty, and we couldn't agree more. I don't mind a little bit of snow, just for the aesthetics. Don't forget to share your snow pics with us through our app. You just tap the Near Me button at the bottom right of the app, then hit the orange Share With Us button. You can upload a picture or video from your camera roll, and you might see it right here on TV. Just fill out the required boxes and your location and click Submit. Welcome back, 9:46 on your Sunday morning, and here's something you don't see every day. Check out this video from Kennesaw. It's a bobcat attacking a Ring camera as a little possum there just looks on. The homeowner lives at the edge of some woods. She says she heard commotion at her back door in the middle of the night last weekend, and that, folks, is why I do not live in the middle of the woods. Any commotion, I'd be like, nope, nope, nope. Well, this possum is also having none of it, or maybe that bobcat just didn't want his tussle with the possum caught on camera. Folks, we call that tampering with evidence. One thing that's different about this surge is how much of the spread is really concentrated in metro Atlanta. Take a look at this map from the Georgia Department of Public Health. The explosion of cases in the past 2 weeks is primarily in the counties that surround the city. You're seeing those right there in red. So compare that to other areas of Georgia, which have yet to see that much of a spike. Here's a closer look at the counties in the metro with some of the highest single-day positivity rates. Clayton County is at the top with 66%, followed by Fulton with 57%. So I know those numbers are kind of hard to understand, so let's break down kind of what that means. Basically, in Clayton County, 2 out of 3 tests were coming back positive on Wednesday. That's really a lot. In Fulton, half of the people who have gotten tested have COVID. For Cobb, DeKalb, and Gwinnett, the positivity rate is at least 8 times higher than the CDC's recommendation of 5% or less. All are significantly higher than the statewide average of about 25%.
Welcome back. If you're a parent, you probably got some money from the IRS this year as a part of the advanced child tax credit. But if you already got those checks, should you still claim the child tax credit on your returns for 2021? Time for our Verify team to answer this question. Here's Casey Decker. Right now, President Biden continues to defend his sweeping new vaccine mandates, all while brushing off Republicans who are accusing him of overreach. One of those governors, our very own Brian Kemp. Following the announcement last week, Kemp sent out this tweet saying, "I will pursue every legal option to the state of Georgia to stop this blatantly unlawful overreach by the Biden administration." Now, the president has responded saying, quote, "If these governors won't help us beat this pandemic, I will use my powers as president to get them out of the way."
The FDA could soon expand Pfizer's COVID-19 booster shot eligibility to teens ages 12 to 15. The CDC director confirming Wednesday that the FDA is looking at an expansion. Teens who are at least 16 years old already have the green light for those booster shots. And a new warning from the CDC tonight, the agency urging everyone to avoid taking a cruise right now. I know it sounds nice, but they're saying don't do it, even if you're fully vaccinated and boosted. The risk level now at a 4. That's the highest level. This comes after several COVID outbreaks on multiple cruise ships. Looking live right now at Providence, Rhode Island, which sits right in the target of a powerful nor'easter. The combination of howling winds as strong as 70 miles per hour in some areas. Wow. Along with fast accumulating snow, it's just a recipe for blizzard conditions. 75 million people from the southeast to New England may be impacted by this. Whiteout conditions expected across the region, and several governors declaring states of emergency, urging residents to stay off the roads. There are also warnings of coastal flooding and the possibility of power outages due to downed utility lines. Let's take a live look now at the tarmac at Hartsfield-Jackson, where it's been pretty smooth sailing today, at least compared to what we've seen in other parts of the country. But that nasty weather up in the Northeast is still impacting us here in Atlanta. 11 Alive's Karis Belger has more from travelers. A violent fight at a local McDonald's is quickly going viral tonight, and it all apparently started over a packet of artificial sweetener. You heard that right. Check out this video from Atlanta Uncensored. In it, you see a man and woman at the drive-thru. They start banging on the window. There they go. And then they start reaching inside. This happened at the McDonald's in Locust Grove. We did check with police there. They tell us the suspects in this video have been identified. There are now warrants out for their arrests. One of the quickest ways to know if you have COVID are those rapid tests. If you're positive, a line appears on the test kit. If you've taken one, you know that. But some of you might have noticed that that line can be very bold or a little faint. So we wanted to know, does that really mean anything? Matt Gregory verifies. And now that you are getting some of your shopping out of the way, don't forget that there are shipping deadlines you need to know about, especially with this supply chain nonsense going on. Definitely different this year. You still have some time, don't worry, but really only a couple weeks, so you want to get on this. Might want to grab a pen and paper for this. So for packages being sent through the Postal Service, you have until December 17th to send first-class mail and smaller first-class packages in time. And again, these dates are really like the absolute latest you can send something, right? So the deadline for Priority Mail is December 18th. For Priority Mail Express, you're going to be at a deadline of December 23rd. Now for FedEx, the last day for ground home delivery is December 15th. You can use Express Saver until December 21st. There's also 2-day, overnight, and same-day shipping options available, but better believe you're going to be paying a pretty penny for those. And for packages being shipped through UPS, check the company's website for quotes on ground shipping, and they'll also tell you when you can expect your packages to arrive. They're also offering second-day and next-day air services. Well, it's the day after Thanksgiving, and you know what? You know who deserves thanks today? Truck drivers. They are underappreciated. The trucking industry moves over 70% of our nation's freight every single year. That is huge. And right now they're facing a major shortage, and it is impacting you. 11 Alive's Christy Diaz spoke to 3 truck drivers at the beginning of the pandemic, and now, more than a year later, she's checking back in.